All right, what is up, everybody? Josh here, and I just wanted to welcome you guys to another EY devotional. We just finished with our last devotional called "How to Stop Worrying," and it was a really, really good plan. It really helped me understand how and like what caused worry, like how to stop that worry and how to what to do instead of worry. So it was a really great plan. Go back and look at the previous videos that we've done, and you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, other than that, we're going to get started with our next Bible plan. So the next one that we're on now is called Evangelism, Follow Jesus, and it is right here. I'm sure it's got a very green background. So you can you can find this on the YouVersion app and under the Bible plans. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking a look at this and going through this together as Element Youth. So come along, let's do this. It's gonna be fun. So let's open up the first devotional. So we started it on today, March 30th. So hopefully you guys are all up to date and you guys are ready to go with me. All right, here we go. So jump at the chance. That is the name of the devotional for today. Yes. Cool. So here we go. Now, if you're engaged in this short plan, yeah. Now, if you're engaged in this short plan, you'll probably know from experience that it is usually pretty difficult to see people begin a relationship with Jesus. It can be uncomfortable, inconvenient, taxing, and costly to those who are following Jesus. So the verse we want to share. Hold on, let me start that over. So the verse we want to share. The verse we want to start. That's the word. I don't know why it's a yeah. So the verse we want to start with seems like a pitcher of cold ice cold water thrown at our face and drenching us in its bracing, shocking, attention snaring, immediacy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you noticed Jesus's refined approach. All right, let's continue. So he came upon this tax agent of the Roman government. Okay, it's as if he wasn't looking for one. It's as if he wasn't looking for one. He just stumbled across Matthew. He was engaged in his employment. He was busy. He was working. Immediately, Matthew jumped up and began to follow Jesus. Wow. Like, that job was so bad. Matthew immediately jumped. He immediately jumped up at the chance that he could get out of it. So, like, that's a tough job if you're just looking to just escape it from it. Like, man, all right. But look, though we're aiming at some easy humor here, there's something to it. Obviously, we don't know Matthew's whole backstory, but we can infer that he was unpopular with the Jews, applied to the objective traitorous. So, and the Romans showed him disdain. All right. So disdain. We can guess that he was wealthy, but that this wealth didn't buy him happiness. So So he was a tax collector. He was getting the taxes from people, and he was also kind of maybe a little bit, even overcharging, so that he can get a little more profit into for himself. But all of this money that he was managing and that he had, still wouldn't buy him happiness. So that's something to think about right there. Um, Let me get back. Okay. And we can speculate that Matthew was frustrated with his life, torn by the social and ethnic tensions he brought upon himself. That's a long way of underlining our punchline. That so the punchline, all this was said to say that job was so bad, Matthew immediately jumped at the chance to get out of it. So yeah, I'm sure that's a tough job that he had. Now here we go. We're going to continue. Now now look all these commas. I'm like, how do I say it? Now look, we're not suggesting that it will always work out, but there was one other key component to Jesus's method. He invited Matthew. He said, "Come, follow me." And I think that's really cool. And that is the most amazing invitation that any of us will ever receive. So, okay, yeah. So it is also a command. All right. No, hold on, I jumped ahead. And coming as it does from Jesus Christ, it is also a command. The most compelling command we will ever hear. Now, before I get any further, I'm gonna see how the chat is doing. So let me see here, because I think I did it right. So let's see here. All right. I think I'm finding the right place. We got 6 people watching. Awesome. Cool beans. All right. So if you guys have any thoughts or comments, leave them in the chat. If you guys like these kind of devotionals, hit that like button. Leave comments like, "Hey, this is great. I can't wait to hear more. Do more plans like this or something like that." Because we want to try and bring you guys. We still want to have Bible times with you guys. So yeah, this is one way that we're doing it. But yeah, so Jesus said, "Come, follow me." Let's continue. And that is the most amazing invitation that any of us will ever receive. And coming as it does from Jesus, it also is a great, So the takeaway for us, what's the takeaway for us? Let's give the Holy Spirit some credit here and assume that the conviction that Matthew felt is in some ways multiplied over the 7.7 billion people alive today. All right. And that many of them also recognize that their lives are so bad that they'd immediately jump up and leave them and follow Jesus. So, yeah, this is a good one. So here's the question. What's all that's missing in invitation? If you guys are curious about what kind of things, like how do I move on with this life, one thing what really helped if it's kind of like hard, is just to follow Jesus. It is such a cool. It brings life to whatever you're working on. It brings it brings just complete freedom, because he doesn't just he doesn't just I don't know where I was going with this. All right. But yeah, so if he I don't know where I'm going with this. Um, yeah, that's the devotional for today. So yeah, if you guys don't have, if you guys haven't already, go check out this Bible plan. It's a really cool. I've already read it today. Not right here, but like earlier today, I read it. And I got a lot out of it, but for some reason my brain was like on a major brain fart. So it's a really cool devotional. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So it's really really cool. If you guys, yeah. So it's really cool. Uh, so something else that's been coming up, now I'm going to put that, is if you guys have any talents. I know that we have been posting a lot about our talent show coming up called EY's Got Talent. So if you guys want to participate in this talent competition, email your auditions. So what you're going to do is you're going to film your talent. So either that be singing, dancing, it could be a music instrument, it could be juggling, it could be anything. So film your talent, use your phone, film your talent, have someone take a video of you, and send it to ey@elementchurch.com. There, we're collecting all of the auditions, and we're going to be going through them, and we are going to be picking the best ones out of there. And we haven't for sure been cleared or okayed on the prize, but it is going to be something that you guys are not going to want to miss. The prize is going to be something to definitely participate for. So get your auditions and submissions in, and that's going to be a lot of fun for you guys to do and to get involved in, and it doesn't have to be a solo act. It can be with a group. If you guys have like a group dance party or a dance group that you guys have, or if you guys are a part of like a band, go for it. Before we go, we are continuing this Wednesday with our virtual series called You Asked For It. It is a Q&A series. So what we need for you guys to do is to send in any question. It could be how old is the Earth? Can Pastor Jeff, like how long has he played baseball? If he's played baseball, or basketball, it could be whether one. That's a good question to ask. Uh, or like, is it like any question like, how did the universe, like, does the universe continually expand? Or how does the body repair itself? Like those kinds of questions, like just any question. It could be Bible question, it could be non-Bible question. So send in your questions, and where you're going to send them to is this phone number right here on the screen, 636-692-4448. So send your questions there, or you can email them at ey@elementchurch.com. This is going to be a time to where all of us as youth staff get to come together and answer your questions, and you're going to see all of us live here on YouTube Live on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock. So if you guys have questions, submit them and watch us answer them live on YouTube Live at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. So that's all that I got for you guys today. So glad that you guys tuned in, and so good to see your smiling faces. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I will see you guys later. See ya!